Good morning from beautiful Tulum this time, and we have arrived here just last night and have checked into this beautiful little hotel. This is our room actually here. Marty's just cutting another vlog over there, which we tried to upload today in the afternoon, and we will now head down to Tulum town. We are located at Tulum beach because we want to rent a rental car, because Tulum is muy caro. It's much more expensive than the other cities in Mexico, even more expensive than Mexico City. We had a taxi ride from Tulum City to Tulum Beach, and it's about 12 minutes and or maybe 14 minutes, and they took 120 pesos, which is like 6 euros. And then last night we went to a restaurant, and it's just maybe like 800 meters away from here, and the taxi driver even took 130 pesos from us, which was a little bit like a rip-off, or at least I felt it like that. So we have decided to rent a car, because a rental car is only 200 pesos a day, which is around 11 euros. So that's already 2 drives with a cab. So that's more economical for us, and we can explore the ruins and the cenotes and everything which is around here. And we got a question from you about our dialect and our language, and where we are from and where we originally originated and what accent we have, etc. So Marty is a little bit windy. Marty is from Helsinki, Finland, and so his mother tongue is actually Finnish and also Swedish, because they speak both languages in Finland. And he has lived the most of his life in Geneva, so he's also fluent in French. And I am originally from Hamburg in Germany, and my mother tongue is German, so my accent when I speak English is a German accent. So if you have any more questions, always put them in the comment field, and we are happy to answer your questions. Also, very big thank you to you, because we have reached 1,000 followers. That's amazing. Thank you so much. This means really a lot to us, and even inspires us more to make better vlogs and to show you the world on this trip around the world. Now we're heading down to Tulum City and pick up the rental car. So this is a very unhappy experience we just made in Mexico, I have to say so, because we wanted to rent a car here at America Car Rentals, and actually the guy is not giving us the car because he's not accepting that our credit card has a worldwide insurance. It's an American Express credit card, but he's not accepting this card because it somehow doesn't cover the insurance. I called American Express and they say they cover the insurance, but the office is closed. They can only give me the insurance confirmation tomorrow. So we don't get a rental car today. This is the rudest service I have ever experienced in my entire life for renting a car, unfortunately here. And I will now complain to the rental car company and as well to the online portal where we booked it. So no rental car today. Let's enjoy the day anyway. So now day number 2 after that disaster yesterday with renting the car at American Car Rentals. I called rental cars and they were really kind and had a super service, and they say they're going to cancel the reservation with American Car Rentals and will refund me completely the money. So thank you.
Let's see if we get it.
Let's see if we get it, yeah. But so far, thank you very much for the service. And then Marty's just trying to get to learn how the seat is working. Didn't drive a car for how many years?
Not so long.
No, last time we drove the car in Argentina, I think.
Yeah.
Rental car. Anyway, now we rented with meinbilligermietwagen.de, which is a German website. It means as much as mycheapestcarrental.de, and this time it's from Alamo, and everything went smooth, perfect.
They were really kind,
super friendly guy, cannot say anything. So after the car rental now we're
He
heading...
called me amigo.
Amigo even,
Yes.
wow. So now after the car rental we are going to have a coffee.
After a coffee and some refreshing in the shower, we are now heading to the ruins of Tulum. This is probably one of the best known attractions here, a part of the beach and the good food. And these Maya ruins are special because they are built by the sea. So we should have some amazing views. And even if we are pretty early, it is already quite crowded. So let's see how much this will look like Chichen Itza. So fortsätzen 140.
So this time I'm really happy that we are not part of a guided tour, because we can explore the ruinas with our own pace and enjoy the moment at our own speed. So here you actually can see where we are. This is Mexico and this area is blown up here. This is Tulum and we are here on the coast. And down here you see the ruinas of Tulum, which are actually located logically on the coast. And the ruinas, other than to the other ruinas we saw before, like Uxmal, Chichen Itza, have a wall around, like a barrier wall, because they think that this might have been a harbor for the Mayas and a strategic important point, so say that they needed to protect the area. And now we have to go through these busloads of tourists on the other side. Maybe you can show them screaming and crying kids. Let's enjoy Tulum. So behind me you can see the palace of the Great Lord, and this is where the wealthy people or the important people of Tulum were actually living in several large rooms.
And this is probably the only Maya ruin that has its own beach. So you can combine beach, holiday and swimming with ruins. And look at all these people. So as Tulum is one of the main attractions in the coast, in the Caribbean coast of the Yucatán Peninsula, this is actually the most important site between Cancun all the way down to Bacalar. And you can imagine all these touristic spots that there are between Cancun, Playa del Carmen, Cozumel, Tulum and down to Bacalar. They of course all come here to see this. And in addition to that, there are cruise ships that dock in Cozumel, and these cruise ship guests are also shipped all the way here. So that's why there are so many people here. So this is the famous Instagram spot of Tulum. You are queuing here to get the Insta shot because behind you can see the ruin and you can see the crystal blue waters of the Caribbean. So that's why this is a very beloved place for Insta selfies.
So we are done with the ruins of Tulum, and this is actually the exit point where you exit from the archaeological site, and you can see I don't want to say millions, but hundreds of people are exiting. It's just like a flow of humans, like the pictures you saw before where the people were in the sea, like a human soup, so many soups. It gave a little bit the impression that this is like an amusement park where you can have fun with some archaeological sites on the side. Anyway, now we are heading, actually there's another archaeological site near to Tulum called Koba, which is supposed to be really beautiful. We haven't seen it yet, but that might be more silent. I am sure that all these people there are now heading to the Gran Cenote, so that's why we are not going there, because we have seen the cenote before. We are going to have coffee now.
And if you decide to rent a car in this area, we suggest that you come with the rent-a-car to the south point of the entrance here. This is actually the beach road from Tulum beach to the ruins.
And you can old beach road.
The old beach road it's called, yeah. And you can park the car here without any fee and walk about 200 meters, and then you get to the entrance. So it's faster and cheaper.